So today I'm going to talk about how to make your resume more robust and competitive to market. There are a lot of applicants that uh, apply for job and they don't hear anything because there is an ATS system that actually scans your that's what the recruiters use to scan your resume, and if you don't qualify, they don't pick you up. So the keywords are the most important things that you need to put inside. You need to make sure you have it in the job description, and this software or app, Generative AI app, will help you do that. You know, so for instance, like this is the whole dynamic we're gonna do. Okay, so let's pick up this thing from here. We copy, then we paste it down here. Let's paste it. Then we browse, okay, and we pick up the resume, okay. Now we just submit it. It's gonna scan the resume to make sure it has the keywords in the resume and the job description. And if it matches, then it will tell you, it will come into it. But if it doesn't match, it will tell you the score you have. So these are the highlight job description keywords, the percentage match, whatever. So this is what your resume has. This is what it matches with the job description. The matching keyword for your resume and the job description, what is job description. And the score you had was 75. The missing words that is in the job description that you don't have on your resume are this. And in that case, it puts your score into 25%. Okay. So in this case, you need to work on these skills in your resume to make it more better and more robust and convenient. Okay. And it gives you a suggestion to have a competitive market to improve. So the assistant here actually will tell you what to do. The job market is highly competitive, and to enhance, you need to do this. Highlight your experience, skills, customize your each one. Then it tells you what to do with your, step by step. Okay. And enhance, there are no grammatical feedback, blah, blah, blah. So in all, total, make sure these key words are in those resume. And don't just put inside the resume. Make sure you have a little bit knowledge or skills about the job, the required ones they have. At least 5 of those ones is better to have a skills in it. At least have a skills in Microsoft 2010. You have a skills in LAN, in networking. Have a little skills about it. Read more about it. There are more online things to learn from it. So you can learn from that. Now, this is how it is. Let's go to let's write a code for it. And remember, you need to have at least a basic understanding of Python or programming skills for you to do this thing. So I'm going to do that, chip into that, and then get back to it. So now let me put this one here. Let the ATS application have me here. I can just hide it, and then have it there. So let's leave it there. We'll create a new page for it, and then but now what we need to focus is writing the application. So let's start with this thing. First one. Now let's create let's make a comment. This is a ATS. Okay, we'll just give it a smart ATS app. Okay. Right, and then we'll just import the libraries. Okay. So now this is the case. I have these are the requirements needed for the Streamline, PDF, Google Generative AI. That's the API I'm going to work from, and then the dot environment is where I secretly keep my API secretly, so nobody have access to it. In case you have code you put in the public domain. So this is what these are libraries or the framework I'm going to use, for the Python. So let's put it this way. Now, you need to have environment, you need to have all those things. So you can get it from Google Gemini API. You can just go out there. But let's go ahead and write it from there. So let's start importing those libraries, down here. So now import, okay. Let's import OS, okay, since I'll be using the environment mostly. Now, let's import, okay, PyPDF, PyPDF2, okay, as PDF, okay. Now, oh, no, as, okay, let me just take PDF, okay. Now, so what the next thing you're gonna do is that let's import Streamlight. Streamlight is the graphic user interface. We're gonna use it, okay. We need to get this graphics user interface to be able to do that. We can just keep it in this, import it later. We can just bring it up. But I think we need to just import straightforward. Let's import Streamlight, okay, as ST, okay. All right, so Streamlight ST, and then the last one we'll need is the last two from there. So import, okay, Google, yeah, Google dot Gemini, the generative Google dot generative AI, okay, as Gemini, So no, I don't want that. As Gemini, okay. Now from dot environment, okay, dot environment, import load environment, okay. So the next thing that we're gonna do is that we need to load the environment, okay. We need to load environment so we can configure the API, okay. So load underscore environment dot environment into then put in that side. And I like to comment my my code sometimes. So now let's configure, okay. So configure the API, the Gemini, the API. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is to look at this. So Gemini dot config, okay, config dot bracket, probably let's put this in. So the config API is equal to the keys, then the Google, okay. Now what we need to define is that we need to define the generative define a function for the generative AI API keys to function. So what it do that it gets the prompt input, and then it actually executes the input, the prompts to give us a response. So we need to create a so function for okay, function for what number? Okay, so for the generative AI, that's just simple. All right, so generate, okay. Let me put it that way, and then just let's create a prompt for it. So create a prompt, then that's nice. Now the main thing is to actually extract the keywords from this. So this command is to extract the keywords, get an input, extract the keywords, and therefore it will just execute the same. All right. So we just go ahead and it's that straightforward. Yeah, no. All right. We'll create from the model. So we need to define them. We need to just on that. So this is how it goes. It's strictly important to pay attention here. Model is equal to Gemini the generative uh, model. This is very important. Without that, we cannot say Gemini dot generative. Okay, generative model, and this actually we'll get from there. So we're gonna use what version we're gonna use. So we're gonna use the Gemini Pro. It's the Gemini Pro, right? So let's use the Gemini Pro and that. Okay. Now there are a lot of different models, different generative models, but we use the Pro. We have Vision. We have the different models. Okay. So it's the Pro. Now what we do, we need to create a response system. So response. Okay. So response. No. Response is equal to the model. Remember, we define an instant variable here as model to which we actually will just go ahead and listen. So model dot uh, generate content. Okay, dot generate content. Okay, you're gonna generate the content in it. Okay, then we put in the remember we need to put in the prompts. The parameter we set up, the prompt parameter we set up here, we need to put it in here. Okay. So we just put in there and then we just go. Now, keywords, let's define a different instant keywords is equal to the response. So we want to get to the keyword for the response. Okay. Uh, dot text. Now let's return back to the keywords because we want to get it back to keywords. So return to keywords. Yeah, I've already written the code, so it actually rewrite sometimes. So you have a comment throughout. Now we've gotten uh, actually the command or the function to get the generative AI to get an input or the prompt. Then it actually uses the prompt to generate the content and extract the keywords. That's the whole thing we just did right now on that. Now we need to also create. Let's put the function first, and then let's put the main execution function. We're gonna create the PDF read function. So let's go for main, and then uh, so what we need to do from now is to just straightforward. We have to put that this st dot title. Okay, yeah, st dot title. Okay, smart. The title. Just give it what? Let's give it a name. We wrote smart ATS, but let's change it to a different one. Say AI ATS. Okay. Okay. Or yeah, AI ATS. And then we'll just say, so let me give it a better one. AI is just like something is too much. Let's give it a maybe simple. Let's give it a simple ATS. We doesn't matter. We don't care anyway. So let's put in that, and then let's put in the quotation. So simple ATS. Now, let's from there we just go ahead. We just create from we have the next one will be the screen improve test, but we don't need that. So let's go straight forward. Create a button. Now st dot button. Okay, and this button actually is the submit button. Okay, let's create a submit. Okay, it's equal to st dot uh okay, st dot side. Okay, sidebar the button. It's gonna submit. Yeah, that worked. So then now what we get is that if we should execute this one, okay, we only see the button, and then we only see the button. It's just the graphical user interface. Okay. So something like this. Okay. Let's execute only this one. Okay. Let me just create this one. Execute only this one. Okay, and then let's put it into if uh, name. Okay, it's got to that. That's much better. Okay, good. And then let's run the application. So ls is that. So app. Then we'll just stream pay attention to this side carefully. To run the app, we just have to start the stream lights run. Then we put in the app.py, because then good, it's gonna run. Now we had it running here. Okay, let's make it a little bit simple ATS system. Now we only have the button here, the submit button. Now we need to create the where we will put in the job description in there. So what we need to do that, let's go ahead and just start the next one to here, and then we'll just put in here. So we'll say job description, okay, is equal to st.side sidebar dot button dot not but so dot text input. So we have it this way. So dot text input. Then if we should run, save this and then refresh this, we'll therefore have the job description where that is where we'll put in our job description. But we can just use instead of the job the text input, we use text areas. So let's use the text area to make it more bigger than than the input. So let's refresh it out. Now we have is much bigger. Okay. Now we have the button now. So we have the where we paste the job description. We have the submit button. So now what we need to do is that we need to create where we can upload our file. Okay. So what we say is that we just put the job description. Let's put this way: paste job description. Yeah. So now we'll create this thing. But before that, let's create the function for the function for this thing. So this is the function to read and extract the to read and extract the resume information probably. Okay. So what we do is that we just put in have extract PDF. Okay. And then we'll just put in the text, say text, okay, underscore resume. Let's name it that way. Okay. And for people out there, resume, the people who are in England or Africa or somewhere international, resume is basically a CV, curriculum vitae, vitae, what they call it. So we're generating that. We have to just work on it to get it working. So what we need to do is that fine. So now we have to read it from the input of that. So reader, let's give the reader, okay, reader is equal to the PDF, okay, dot PDF reader, okay. Then I'll just put in this way, PDF reader, okay. So PDF reader and nice, good. So what we need to do, we need to upload, okay. Um, let me use this way on that upload resume, good. So upload resume, fine. Yeah, that makes it much better. Now we need to actually let's render it. So text is equal to okay that. Now let's return it to we're gonna return it back to uh okay. So before returning it back to text, let's go text is equal to that's dot let's join it dot join reader. Okay. Now okay, let's get str so you can read well. So str page dot extract extract text. Okay, extract text. Okay, so for reader, okay, we put in the list comprehension. Now let's put it here. So we'll say for there we go for page in. I'll give you one more. Okay, for page in reader's page. Okay, that's what this. How many? So we have that one goes to that one, and this one goes to this one. So we don't need this one. Now, so let's return it back to return to okay to text. All right. So this actually will read it for us. Okay. And so read the text, execute it, and we can just now let's create up the uh, PDF reader, okay, or let's say the reader on that. So that's what we say. So upload file, upload resume, okay, upload. We'll just call upload is equal to okay st dot sidebar, okay, dot file upload. Remember, it's file upload, okay. Then we just type in file upload. Then what we need to do is that we just put in the upload, okay, upload resume, okay, and then we just put in our way, and then just type, okay, the type we'll give it a PDF type, okay, PDF type, okay, for now. Then we'll say please upload your resume or help, okay, so please upload your resume. Okay, I'm not typing something right. Okay, there we go. Now we have the job description. We have the upload, resume upload. And we also have that. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do, if you run it, we should run it now. Now we have that. So let's run it. Remember the functions are not yet working. Okay. We're only creating a GUI for it to be, visible. Your graphical user is to be visible using that. Okay. So now we got everything set up already. So what we need to set up, what we need to now do is able to make sure those functions we created are working correctly. Okay. Now, the next thing that we'll be doing is to let's put the let's create a statement or the loop statement for it. If okay, submit, so that in case if you click on submit, the one button should go to function as the if submit. Okay. Now we also give if upload. Okay. Upload is not none. Okay. It's not none. Then the next thing we'll do is that we need to give the text is equal to extract PDF. Okay. Extract PDF and then upload. Oh no, okay. We just done. All right. So that's something. All right. So we just move into that extract PDF. Then we have a key where it's equal to generative AI, and then str is equal to the this will print up. But we need to put in a command for us to for it to be able to run. Okay. Else load the resume. So let's do this way. Now extract keywords. Prompts. Remember we had a prompt as it says. So prompt is equal to. Therefore we just have to put it in the okay. No. I just don't like that. Now, all right. So what we need to do, we need to tell ChatGPT to be able to actually act as an ATS application. So we just say, please act, okay, as ATS or into brackets, okay, or bracket application, okay, tracking system, okay. That is it. No, we just give the tax. Let's give the tax to it so that it actually follows those instructions. Now the tax is to one, okay. The tax is to one resume evaluation. So we just use a resume evaluation. Okay. Um, Based on the revenue as resume evaluate. Oh, evaluation, evaluation, when evaluation. Yeah. So yeah, based on the job description, okay, based on the highlighted, you know, keywords. Okay, we can say in the job description, but let's put that here. Now we just have to give it the saying that look, analyze, okay, analyze the resume, and evaluate the uploaded resume, okay, uh, based on the highlighted keywords. Okay, highlighted keywords. Okay, then it's just gonna scan out. Now, from the job description, let me just use it from the job description. Okay, now we're done. So the next thing we need to put out the output. Okay, so let's bring the tax here, and then this goes to here, and then you get the output. Okay, how we want it to behave. Okay, or how we want it to respond to us. Let me put it that way, not to behave. So respond to us. Okay, now we want to give this a first one is the let's give a percentage evaluation match. Okay, so we just say percentage. Okay, percentage matching. Percentage matching. I don't know what's going on there. Percentage matching. Um, so percentage matching and missing keys. Let me put it that way. Keywords. Okay, based on the based on the evaluating evaluation. Based on evaluation. Okay. So we just giving the based on the resume evaluation, or we can just give number one. Let's give it a better one. So number one, based on evaluation, number one, so that it knows it's not one. You know, based on reference. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is to just ask him to perform certain tasks, such as the percentage, and then it's and I think I've made a short note in here a little bit better for me. All right, so you don't have to type in, waste too much time. I already made a note already. So this is what we want him to do. Okay. Now we should give him that's number two. Now let's ask him to give us suggestion based on number three. Let's ask him to give us suggestion. Consider competitive market suggestion based on this. You just give us suggestion. Okay, based on the job market, and set him to do that for us. So let's have that, and then okay, I have it. So we just have to chip in this to save time. I already written that already. So now we have that. What we need to do is that instead of putting the text form here, we'll just change it to a prompt. Okay. So now we get a prompt in here. Okay. So, but what we need to do, the prompt plus, okay, then we'll do the str. We need to put in the string str, the job description, okay, and the text. In this case, we have the otherwise complete job description. Okay, good. Anyway, let's go. So we need to combine this with a prompt so it reads and understands what the device is doing. Now we need to put in the output it out. So str output it out. So now our code is fully functioning, and we just did this. We run that. It's ready. So let's move it a little bit further. Now remember, this is an old one, and this is a new one. New one we did. So yeah, so let's change the name to, I think I made it make it simple instead of this thing. Yeah, Pi simple. To refresh, and then yes, corrected. So what we need to do, we just go back to the this side, copy. Okay. Now we just have to paste it here. Okay, paste the job description. Now what we need to do is just bring back that. Then we have an error somewhere. So STR is not supported in this. So let's see what the problem is complaining of on that. Okay, yeah, just simple thing to fix. Okay, so what we need to do is to, oh, let's see. I see where the problem is coming from. Now let's forget about that because it's already, it will still be there until I end it, but it's gonna work anyway. So now let's put it work completely correctly. It's telling you the same thing we had here. Remember we had the old one here and the new one here. So we had this, telling you what you have, the highlighted keywords you have, the highlighted keywords from the resume or the job description. Sorry, from the job description is this one. And the resume, and comparing the resume demonstrates proficiency in the following highlighted keys. Okay, so resume highlighted key based on the same, and the highlighted keys are this compared to what we have. And it's saying the resume is demonstrate this based on that. However, it is missing. So this is the whole job highlighted key. Sorry, this is a job highlighted key that's for job description. And it's telling you what it demonstrates, including this. So this is your resume. This is what you have in your resume. But it's saying, look, come here, you're missing this. However, the resume does not mention other related keywords such as this. You don't have that on your resume. And if you should present this thing to, submit this or apply for this job with this resume now, you'll not be selected. Probability of selection will be low. So in this case, the percentage of the matching, let's look at it, 60%. The resume is 60% and the missing word is 40%. So you're missing that. It's giving you a suggestion. Based on that, fix this thing, highlight it, emphasize the keywords, most highlighted keywords that you have here, emphasize on it, and your resume is good to go. It becomes robust and good to go. Remember, don't just copy and paste it there. You need to understand what you are pasting. You need to have a little skills, understanding on the job you're looking for. Okay. So make sure you go by this. And I hope this one helps. I hope this one helps. Please subscribe to my page. I'm glad to subscribe to my page, and then I'll be happy, subscribe to my page. Thank you.